Hey guys, we're going to read from the book The Secret Language of Birthdays again, and today we're going to read about those born on August 2nd. This is the day of the versatile signature, and it's from 9 to 11 degrees of Leo within the first decan of Leo. And of course, as you guys know, Leo is a fixed fire sign. Born on this day, we have Frederick August, James Baldwin, Peter O'Toole, Myrna Loy, Henry Steele Olcott, Jack Warner, Linda Fradian, Carol O'Connor, Bernadine Healy, Ira Progoff, Garth Hudson, Arthur Bliss, Kathy Lennon, Victoria Jackson, Ruth Marcus, Gary Merrill, Louise Powells, Bob Ray, Jeffrey Dutton, and Stephen Rosenberg. Those born on August 2nd are able to operate in a variety of areas while at the same time giving everything they do their personal, unmistakable stamp. Thus, although they may often appear to others to have gone off the track, given up their proven success, or succumbed to a new unrealistic temptation, they time and again show their ability to make a triumph of their latest endeavor without sacrificing their essential identity. Chameleon-like, they embrace change while at the same time remaining themselves. The matter of sorely trying or even losing the belief of others for a time is often a problem for August 2nd people. Fighters, those born on this day, do not let popular opinion sway them from attempting the perilous or improbable. Perhaps after many years, others who work or live with them will begin to see the wisdom in what they do and begin not only to respect them more, but also believe in the practicality of their ideas regardless of appearances. Those born on August 2nd run the gamut from the most sensitive to the most insensitive of souls. Generally, they continue in a straight-ahead direction, whether or not they have the empathy to feel for those mowed down in their path. True bulldozers, yet highly idealistic in their vision, they are tough to stop. Power and money are tremendous temptations to those born on this day, but they generally manage to use them as tools to an end, rather than becoming tools themselves. The personal taste and lifestyles of August 2nd people are most often highly unconventional, and they do not allow peer pressure to force them to conform. More sensitive August 2nd people may be severely wounded by the criticism and judgment of others, but they generally won't show it. A certain ruthlessness towards the feelings of themselves and others marks those born on this day. Thus, an August 2nd person who begins life as a sensitive soul can wind up becoming a hard-boiled character, and his or her sympathy for softness and vulnerability in general diminishes directly in proportion to this increasing toughness. The confidence August 2nd people display is built on a bedrock of knowing precisely what they can and cannot do, and such a realistic assessment of their capabilities usually guarantees their success. They also may be averse to accepting help from anyone, preferring always to do every aspect of a project themselves. This, however, can hold them back both materially and spiritually. Sooner or later, they must learn the value of sharing responsibilities and duties, essentially trusting on a deep level. The passions of August 2nd people tend to run pretty high where love matters are concerned, and they can have difficulty finding mates who can stand up for their high demands over a period of time. Thus, their path may well be littered with casualties, and they themselves somewhat weathered by experiences on the way. The numbers and planets for those born on the 2nd of the month, they're ruled by number 2 and by the moon. Those ruled by the number 2 generally make good coworkers and partners rather than leaders, but this does not hold so true with August 2nd people. The ability of those born on this day to work with others may, however, prove a measure of both their maturity and their spiritual evolution. Since the sun rules Leo, August 2nd people come under a moon-sun connection, which warns against mentally pushing beyond the limits of physical endurance. The moon suggests strongly reflective and passive tendencies, which are only evident in the sensitive type of August 2nd personality. The moon and number 2 qualities mentioned above may be far more influential if an August 2nd person is a second child, as he or she may be forced into such a role relative to the older sibling. In the tarot, the second card of the major arcana is the priestess, the high priestess. The priestess shown seated on her throne, calm and impenetrable. She's a spiritual woman who reveals hidden forces and secrets, empowering us with that knowledge. Favorable qualities of this card are silence, intuition, reserve, and discretion. Negative values are secretiveness, mistrust, inertia, and indifference. This last trait evident in the insensitive type of the August 2nd people. As far as health goes, those born on August 2nd, particularly the more hard-boiled types, must beware of overstressing their heart and circulatory system. High blood pressure may be a difficulty accompanying advanced age, particularly for August 2nd men, if they are unable to relax in their work and lifestyle. One suggestion is that they develop a secure home base, investing money, energy, and time into building a comfortable and stable foundation for their life. Those born on this day should try to bring their diets and exercise patterns more in line with conventional wisdom. This will add at least a few years to their dynamic lives. And for anybody, if they're willing to, work on their diet and exercise. But yeah. Advice: don't lose your sensitive side. It is your connection with humanity. Maintain your idealism, but respect the wishes of others as well. Remember the needs of your family and children. Learn to accept the help of others. And the meditation is: war will become obsolete when it is socially unacceptable. The strengths: versatile, adaptable, determined. Weaknesses: impervious, disconnected, irresponsible. And that's what I have for those born on August 2nd. I hope you guys liked it, and until the next time, peace out.